Sure.
Turn you guys' mic down.
Huh?
Turn you guys on the thing, on the program. The mic is on. Your guys' mic's on. If you guys don't want people to hear you, just hear the music. Go to where it says mic aux 2, and then just press the mute button.
So, we now have a new name. Want to say that name, Eric?
Welcome to the Sports Space Show. So we kind of got to thinking. We probably thought too much. When you think too much, it's never a good thing. And when I thought not much, when I wasn't thinking, I thought of Sports Space Show.
And I like it. And
So-
I told him, and you saying, how you thought of it was a unique idea. How you thought of it.
Yes, I was looking at palm trees, and sitting on my, I guess you'd call it like a patio, and I was like, palm trees, beach, Tampa Bay, Sports Bay Show. So I think, not we think, that's it. That's it.
It is it now. We got the logo coming up soon. You thought of the logo. We've been talking about it. So,
Yeah, to be continued on the logo. We definitely have not come up with a finalized logo. We've kind of thrown some ideas around. So we'll leave it at that. We're not even going to.
Oh, I know.
We're not even going.
We're not, but it's
bring up some ideas.
it's coming up.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. It's a
And-
slow process, but we're getting
It's
there.
a process. It's not going. Yeah, it's a slow process.
So, we got a good show in store for you tonight.
We've got a great guest. And
great
announce
guest.
the guest.
Dwayne Hay, and a former NHL player with the Flames. I think Lightning a couple years.
Played for the Lightning and Panthers, and as well as some
and Capitals
AHL, ECHL as well.
teams. So he'll be joining us, hopefully. But we gotta get to some news out there. It's on the positive side.
Things are trending nicely.
Trending nicely, yeah.
Yes.
Ever since that snow, I'm guessing you don't hear nothing, so that's always a good thing with baseball, correct? When you don't hear nothing, that's a sign that positive things are occurring.
I don't know about
Usually?
that. Possibly for that, but I did hear some NHL proposals as far as how the playoffs would look.
I saw that 24 teams and 4 teams get the buys.
The top 4 teams play for a seed, and then 5 through 12 play the first round. So, and then whoever's the first seed would play 12 versus 7.
I also heard, and it's true too, it would also screw the Lightning over in a way because they don't have any games.
No, they would play. They play at the top. The 4 top seeds play. So you're playing hockey.
Well, I get that, but they're not having a series basically in front of them. Yeah, everybody else is going to have a series before.
That's my opinion. But look, it's different because the players aren't playing now, so they don't have the whole season, and then they're playing 7-game series that You know, they're wore out. So yeah, so it's not the same. But you're still playing. They're still playing hockey. They're not like playing no hockey and they're playing jump right into the second round. That's not how it's working. It will work out. I think they're playing at least 3 games against the round robin of the top 4 teams.
I thought it was
So-
it's best of 5. So whoever wins, 3 out of 5 goes on to the next series.
Is it best of 5 the first series?
Yes.
Okay.
That's part of what's
All
been
right. So then,
confirmed.
so then at most they're playing five games. At least they're playing 3 games, and the Lightning would play 3 games as well. Because if you're doing a round robin play of the top 4 teams, and then whoever has the best record out of those 3 games would be seeded accordingly. So
No,
much like soccer, soccer.
Well, no. What I heard was the first 4 teams would get a bye first, so they wouldn't have any games under their hand.
No, it's not a bye. Yes, it's a bye. The top 4 teams are into the second round, but they're playing for seeding. The top 4 teams are. So you're still playing.
So, okay, that must be the updated version because the
well,
version
they
I
wouldn't
heard
just.
today.
The top 4 teams wouldn't. They wouldn't just not play anything.
That's not what I had heard.
What I read yesterday is the way I'm explaining it now.
That's weird. I don't know. It's up in the air still. I mean, it is still not decided yet. NBA still yet in deciding, but
I heard that they partnered with a company to have mass coronavirus testing for their players and employees.
I don't know about that, but I would hope so. With them starting up, they're talking about at the beginning of July. I think beginning of July.
A lot of thinking here. Maybe we're thinking a lot.
I know, but that's what I last heard was July because they're thinking of 2 locations here in Orlando
and Vegas.
Yeah. Where all the Eastern teams would be down here, the Western teams would be in Vegas.
There's enough indoor basketball courts, yeah.
But that's not yet confirmed. We won't find out until the commissioner actually comes out and says something.
Of course,
but he's right now silent. Same with Batman, because I don't think they know what's going on yet.
Right.
Baseball is, I guess, trending somewhat till beginning of July as a start, with midway June doing a couple weeks spring training again, from my understanding, from what I'm hearing.
That's been the consistent details, but nothing has been final. Speaking of baseball, check out this hat.
I'm digging that hat.
This is one of
my... Is that last year's?
Yeah, this was last year, 4th of July, but, keeping it patriotic on Memorial Weekend. Hope you enjoy your 3-day weekend.
And I'm keeping patriotic, too, with my baseball team that I played for, Adult League.
Didn't even recognize
Nationals.
you. You're in camo, so didn't... Okay, you got a shirt on. I thought you were shirtless. My bad. Sorry.
No, I'm not going to be shirtless on live television,
I'm making fun of the camo you're wearing.
Man, you've never seen me in camo?
Oh, you're in camo? I can't... Camo, you're not supposed to see camo.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't see you with the hat, so...
That's not camo. That's red, white, and blue right there.
But all is trending well.
Yes.
So let's hope this keeps up. You got UFC, I think, I hear is another fight coming up. I think at the end of May.
May 30th.
May 30th,
a top welterweight fight. And then I did see June 6th, the week after, pay-per-view fight. Amanda Nunes is defending her... What weight class is that?
The one that ended Ronda Rousey's career, supposedly?
No, that was Holly Holm.
Okay.
What is that? Strawweight? No, banter?
I think it's strawweight.
No, strawweight's the lightest one. It's not that. I think bantamweight. Anyway, so that would be June 6th on a pay-per-view card. So, yes, more UFC fights, which is always fun.
Hey, soccer even came back. Did you see They got fined for using sex dolls in the fans. Did you hear about that?
I did not hear that.
Yeah. Apparently they had to apologize because they used sex dolls as fans in place of fans. They had them literally in the stands, dressed up in soccer gear,
Oh,
and used them as fans because they couldn't have fans yet. So they got fined and they had to apologize to the whole country for why they used sex dolls at their event. And then, to top this off, did you hear this story about, I guess, some kind of head association of tennis in Nassau, New York, I guess? I don't know.
Nassau?
Yeah,
Nassau.
did you hear about this?
No, I didn't. I was just
Where,
correcting
I guess
Nassau.
there's a video out there saying you can't play tennis. You can't. Well, no, you can play tennis, but under stipulations. You can't play in doubles. Okay.
Can't play doubles tennis. Okay.
You can't play with your own. You can't play with each other's balls.
Sorry, you just saying that you can't play with each other's balls, and then
That's what she said.
And then you just said sex dolls too.
That's
so
what she said
my
in the video.
my brain went this way when you're going this way.
And she said that you can use you can use the balls, but
I mean, it is Friday night, so we could talk about balls and sex dolls. I guess.
you can use the balls, but you have to kick them. You can't
What?
hit them. You can't
So-
touch them.
We're kicking balls now.
Yes, that's what she said. It was a crazy video. I heard it on the JP show today.
Sure.
I heard it. No, yeah, I heard it. Yesterday I heard it on his show. He brought it up. He was like, now we can't touch. He was like, he made a joke out of it. He was like, now we can't touch each other's balls while playing tennis.
I tell you that ruins tennis. Big tennis player over here. I've played for years. It's not the same. Tennis isn't the same if you're not touching each other's balls. I can definitely attest to that. That sucks. Nassau, New York, Long Island. Get with it. Come on.
I guess apparently they're afraid if you touch each other's balls, you're going to get corona. That's apparently.
Byron, I almost want you to keep this going. So
Apparently that's why they started that ruling for tennis. I guess up there, because that's why they
can you
can't.
hit each other's balls?
I don't see how
With a racket.
they're saying no. They're saying no, but how are you going to play tennis if you can't hit
Say it.
their balls?
I'd have to
It's just
I have to hear that. Yeah.
you have to hear the video. JP played it and it was hilarious.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
It's like, lady, come on. He was the first one to also break the sex dolls and being fined. He was the first one to break that too.
Wow. That's pretty breaking news there. Sex dolls and balls. Let's go.
Oh, Eric. Oh man, I just don't know.
Hopefully your wife is watching this.
All these people are.
Shout out to Brittany. Brittany, you watch.
Oh, all these people are like, why implement these stupid rules? You're not going to get corona by playing tennis.
And doing what, Byron? Say it. Say it one more time. Touching
their balls, their
Okay,
tennis
thank
balls.
You, thank you. Oh, you didn't need to say tennis there. You did not need. Anyways, this is going out in left field. Let's get a guest on.
I want to do that after that, so let's give him a call, shall we? Oh my goodness. people these days.
So we're calling from Canada, so we're going to not be able to call them through Skype. We're calling them through the, I guess now way, it's the old school way, through the phone. So hopefully the sound is adequate enough.
Oh, goodness. I don't know what to say after that.
You reached Wayne cell phone. Sorry, not
Alright, sorry.
I almost knew that was going to happen, so we could talk more about. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I don't want
No,
to talk about any more of that stupidity out
No,
there.
we got to move this along.
I just can't believe that
We gotta
there's
move
that
this along.
stupidity, but I know there's more going out there. What do you think about NASCAR coming back? A lot of ratings were through the roof, I guess, because
Really, were they?
yes, because it was like the only thing on besides.
Well, we talked about that Sunday. We were like, well, how, like, we thought with UFC, like, there's more people watching that because there's nothing else on. Would more people watch NASCAR? I want to say I said I think it would be higher, but was it through the roof higher?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, a lot of people watched.
So, would there be a big bump? The people who would normally attend, but they have to watch it on TV. Would that skew the numbers, or would that? How many people are attending NASCAR? Does it reach 100,000, or is that just those big races?
I think it's just the big races, honestly, because I mean, I tuned into maybe a race or two a couple years back.
So
maybe
there might
last
be
year.
50,000 extra people
There-
say watching it on TV and not
unless
watching it there.
unless it's a top race, like the Indy 500, Daytona,
right.
Talladega, Bristol.
Right.
Yeah, and Texas. I think, I don't think it's that much of a draw anymore like it used to be. But, yeah, since there was nothing on, a lot of people were tuned in. And they got to see drama, I might say, at the end, I guess.
Do fill me in.
Kyle, I didn't see the race, of course, but I heard about it, of course, because it was all over national media. Kyle Busch spun out Chase Elliott, Bill Elliott's son. And after the race, they confronted each other, of course, with masks.
Oh, were they closer than 6 feet?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Went up to, I guess Chase went up to
What kind of mask were they in?
the protected one you're supposed to wear during COVID times, the like black mask.
Ooh, black.
Something
so
like
they
that.
look scary looking.
But apparently he went up to Chase's car. No. Words were exchanged, of course.
Okay, words were exchanged.
No
and-
punches thrown, which
But they were within the 6 feet.
they were within the
Clearly,
6 feet.
clearly. You didn't even need a
But-
measuring tape.
Rich Eisen and everybody was talking about it. How everybody was just talking about that because and taking away everybody's mindset from Corona. They were saying it took away from the Corona talk. Just seeing how that was, because that's old school NASCAR right there at its finest. The bickering when that happens, when somebody spins each other out.
I think you get that a couple times a
So
year.
that's why I think they got the ratings as well too, because everybody was talking about that moment. They weren't talking about what. They weren't talking about who won the race.
You're not watching. You'd have to be watching live to know that altercation happened.
And they were watching live apparently.
Right. So they were watching, but that didn't really skew it because you're watching live. But would that make the casual NASCAR fan watch? Is it next week? Is there one this week?
Actually, though, I think there's a couple this week because I know one got rained out. That was the one I'm talking about. The one got rained out.
Okay, so then would that make the casual-ist NASCAR fan, which would probably be like me? I'm not even a fan, so I'm not even. I'd be honest. I'll stop that. But like, would that make someone watch it more Oh, because there was a bickering.
Oh, by the way,
So.
shout out to our best listener, Travis.
Travis?
He liked the stream, so comment if you want to
Shout out, Travis.
have a discussion on NASCAR, since we're having, unfortunately, a talk about NASCAR.
He is a NASCAR fan. Not a big NASCAR fan, though.
Well,
But
no
he is
kidding. I'm sure he saw it, though, because it was the only thing on TV besides golf, which, by the way, I heard was pretty good, that tag team, DJ and Worry, and I think it was a couple others.
It was Ricky Fowler and
yeah.
I can't think of the fourth guy's name.
And I think Ricky Fowler won by a shot. Did he? Or
I don't know.
That tag team won.
But speaking of
overheard
tag
something.
team,
I know it's Sunday. Are you gonna watch?
Yes, I will watch as much as I can. So.
Do we even know what time this is starting on Sunday?
I don't know the time. I'd imagine, say around 1 o'clock.
I love how they're all talking smack, even though it's charity.
I tell you,
Did you hear about this? How they're talking? They're trash talking.
Peyton Manning is one of the best, smoothest trash talkers.
Yeah. Did you hear what he said today?
No. What did he say today?
It was like, it's somewhat where this is going to be. It's somewhat on a neutral ground, I think, because if I were to go on to his battlegrounds, I'd lose. If I was on my battlegrounds, I'd win. So maybe since this is neutral, I'd still come out the victor. So he's a smooth trash talker. I thought that was
I heard the one that a couple weeks ago where he had said, we talked to the sheriff of Tampa and they allowed Tom to go down to South Florida.
Yes, I heard that one too.
We had to keep it in Florida because he has house arrest right now for the state. I heard that, yeah.
Yep.
But he was like, then he's like, yeah, I wanted it in opponent's territory, Indianapolis. Where else did he say? And he's like, New England.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
So.
Yep, that's the one. And then you got Phil coming back at Tiger. Did you hear this one? With this trash talking?
The trash talking is skewed to Peyton and Phil.
It is. I have yet to hear anything from Tiger or Brady.
Yeah, they're not. At least I think Tom Brady's probably a good trash talker because he's been playing football for how long? So, but yeah, I mean Peyton and Phil. Phil's hilarious.
Honestly, did you see what he said? No, it was funny.
No.
About what he said about Tiger. You didn't hear that?
No.
Apparently, he said I beat him before. I beat him like 3 times at a certain course or whatever. So now he's got to take his ball and go to his home course because I guess that's where they're playing. So that's where he thinks that's where the only way he can beat me is at his home course.
So do we know the format of it? Is it best ball or are they playing?
I believe I heard it's best
scramble?
ball. I believe I heard it's best ball.
Okay.
And whoever has the highest par loses.
Yeah, so you're winning each hole. Oh, no, you would. I guess you're still scoring. Or maybe are you playing skins? I don't know. I mean, what? There's so many different variations of golf, different types of golf games that you can play, rather than just hit the ball, score your for each hole.
Let's see if I can find that video, but I think it's on here.
Well, you'd have to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
snowing some here in Denver in late April and May, so you never know what you're going to get. I played the medalist before with Tiger on those Tiger tees, and
Tiger
a
tees.
teammate of mine, Brandon Stokely, was with me. Remember that, Tiger? And on the 18th hole, I leaned over to Stokely and asked if I could borrow a ball. I was out of balls by the time I got to 18. And he said,
There's the word of the night, balls.
The word of the day.
I cannot play a yellow ball in front of Tiger Woods. So we're digging like in the marsh, trying to find one more ball.
somewhere. So this is where the trash talking began.
Both shaking our heads at the thought of those Tiger tees, but it's a hard course. Ernie, the course, the tournament had to be in Florida. After Tom's B&E arrest, with the ankle monitor, he couldn't leave the state, so it had to be in Florida. Tiger and I talked to the sheriff in Tampa. He's going to be allowed to go to Palm Beach to play. I'll be honest, I've never played Tom very well on his home turf, and so maybe
See, he admitted that.
Neutral site, and I would have loved to have had this tournament in a place where they don't like Tom very much. Indianapolis, Denver, Boston. After he just betrayed them. So Palm Beach is the best we can probably do.
Who can you tell is more competitive,
I
folks?
think the teams are
Please
fair.
tell us.
I think, Phil chose the right partner and Tom together. They have 11 championships. Tiger and I have 17, the way I count it, right, Tiger?
See, trash talker, smooth trash talker right there. Gotta throw in a title.
Oh wait, so it's Peyton.
It's Peyton and Tiger against Mickelson and
I thought
Brady.
Okay. Oh, for some reason I thought it was Tiger and Brady. No.
That's what I thought at first, but then no.
No, yeah, you're right. Because I heard him make that joke because obviously Tiger Woods has way more champions than Peyton does.
See what all this smooth trash talk is, but yet it's for charity. But you got to admit this, okay? Yes, there is competition between Phil and Tiger, as there always is when they're competing against each other. But I gotta say, there's more competition between Brady and Manning to see who's better. I truly believe
I
that.
think so
because they battle each other.
and it's a
More
sport
times
that
than-
they're playing. It's not their main sport.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like if it was reversed and Tiger and Phil were throwing the football, that would be more competitive than just Peyton and Tom throwing the football.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I can easily see it being more competitive between them two, and figuring out who's the better golfer.
Yeah, I know they're. Are they scratch golfers? They've got to be close to
They
it.
gotta be, but I know Brady's been. It hasn't been for sure, but I heard he's been spotted somewhere
I'd like to see.
near
I'd like to
Seminole.
Check that. I like to check that.
I guess I don't know. Is there a Seminole course? He's been spotted playing golf, so that's where he's taking lessons, I guess. So I wouldn't surprise me if he knows how to play over Manning.
Okay, so this was a day ago from golf.com. Brady's official handicap is at 8.1.
Is that good?
So
or
do you know how handicaps work?
No, is that good or bad?
So basically, if you're a scratch golfer, you're not giving up anything to a handicap player. So right now, Tiger and Phil are scratch golfers because they're professional. So they're giving Tom 8 shots per round. So yeah, an 8 handicap is a good golfer. Yeah. I mean that's a solid. You're better than 95% of the golfers out there, maybe even higher than that. Yeah.
So maybe he's found his new sport then after he leaves.
Well, you're not professional with an 8 handicap. I mean, you can get around the course, but you're not. No.
Well, they say Tony Romo is pretty good.
But even he played in a professional tournament and he didn't make the cut.
That's true.
So it's insane how professional golfers are. I mean, so Peyton, what's Peyton then?
Yeah, no, I'm kind of curious what Peyton is now.
It didn't pop up as quickly as Tom's did. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is like top athletes and what their handicaps are.
Mm-hmm.
This is interesting. So John Smoltz is a 1.1.5 handicap.
I think
Or
he.
actually, plus. So he. I mean, he is a
I think
scratch golfer.
I think he's done a lot of programs, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's. I've known. Yeah, he's a big golfer. Well, that's another big. David Price is a 4.1 handicap.
Wow, he plays.
I mean, he plays pretty good too. Bryce Harper's a 5 handicap.
A lot of these guys, I didn't even know they played.
A lot of athletes play. You play golf in the off season. Matt Andrees is an 8 handicap, along with Evan Longoria.
Wow.
I knew Elo was a pretty good golfer.
Where does he play though? Here or San Fran?
Oh, he probably plays all over. James Shields 9.2. Shieldsy in there.
Oh, the match is at 3 p.m. Looking on ESPN.com.
Okay.
I don't know. I think you'll be on your cruise enjoying that. I don't think you'll be watching it.
So I'm going on a little casino cruise. No, I'll be getting. I'll see like the second half. All right, where is Peyton Manning? Ben Roethlisberger's 2.3.
He must be low then.
Okay,
If you're
3.5.
Is that good or bad?
That's good. So the lower number, the better with golf.
So he's better. He's better than Brady.
So technically, he is. Yes, he's a 3.5 handicap. So he's giving up 3.5 shots, or he's. So, to Brady 3. What's that math? 4.5. So he's giving up 4.5 strokes to Brady if they went out and played.
Well, so that leaves you to your prediction. I know you're probably going to ask me too. Who do you think is going to be the outcome out of this? Who wins? Even though it's technically for charity going.
Well, I mean, look, it's a big event, so and big players show up in big events. Tom Brady wins with Phil.
You think?
That's
I'm
my
gonna
prediction.
I'm going to have to go with Woods and Manning.
Well, good. I was hoping you'd go the other way. The wrong way.
No, you were thinking probably I was going to go for Brady and Mickelson. I think you were probably going to.
No, you're a Brady hater. I'm looking at these other.
That is true. I am. That is right, folks. I am a Brady hater, and I hate that he's here.
Sam Darnold. Darnell.
Sam Darnold.
He's a 30 handicap.
That's bad.
30.
My handicap would be through the roof. I suck. I can't even swing worth crap on a golf course. So I'm not even going to go there.
I could beat him on golf. So when I was playing a lot, my handicap hovered around 13, 15.
My handicap would probably be in the high 500s.
Yeah, I mean, if you've never played before, yeah.
I have never played, so yes.
So yeah, I mean, you would. But 30, that's for a professional athlete. That's. So he's trying to break 100. If he breaks 100, but look, an average golfer, if you break 100, I mean, that's not a terrible round. Golf's a tough game. It's a tough game.
That's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been hearing.
I still think hitting a baseball is way harder than that, and there'll be people who would disagree with that.
I do.
Rafa Nadal, 2.5. Rafa. Andy Roddick, 1.5.
I do gotta say this though. On to the next topic.
Yeah. Let's see.
But
Michael Phelps, 10.5.
Bad news from his agent, or
Well, I saw.
this
that
is ridiculous.
He's getting paid $35 million a year. Is that so? It's not fine.
No, he turned down.
He turned that down.
He turned
No.
down. No, yes, he did. He turned down 5 years. 5 years, 45 mil a year.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I'll believe you because I saw one tweet. So, yeah.
He turned
How
that
do you turn
down.
that down? 45 million? Or
Yeah, 45. 45 mil a year.
How do you turn that down when you play 16 games?
So when you think about it, if it's 5 years and it's 45 mil a year, that's what? You think that's about 450 mil? Would you say? I'm guessing.
You can they hear the music?
I don't know. But yeah, I find he's going to find himself on the unemployment line if he keeps this up, because I mean, I know you want to set the market, but what do you think these other QBs are waiting for? Patrick Mahomes and
Yeah.
Watson. That's what they're waiting for. So if you're waiting good luck, because I don't know if Jerry sees him as their starter. I really don't. You never know with Jerry. He's the man. He's the owner.
I don't know how you turn down that as a football player. Take that back, as any athlete, as any person. 45 million.
Okay, granted, yes, he does. You know,
But he isn't even like.
but that's what I'm saying. Granted, he does deserve it because he, the quote unquote. I'm not going to say he deserves it, but quote unquote in football terms, he deserves it because he's the next man up, as they say.
I'd say he does not deserve that.
Honestly, no.
He does not deserve that.
He's only had a couple good years, and he's only
How
won
many playoff games has he won?
2, I believe. 2 playoff games.
Dak has?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. That's funny.
No, that's what I've heard.
Okay. I thought it was 0.
I know one was the Seahawks last year. Or was it the year before? I don't remember.
No, they didn't make the playoffs last
Yeah,
year. Cowboys?
No, they didn't last
No.
year. So it was the year before. Remember, they won in the wild card.
Did
Or
they?
first round or something against the
Right,
Seahawks.
okay.
And then they lost to the Rams. Remember? They lost to the Rams it was wild card because they lost to the Rams in the divisional.
Right, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I knew they didn't make it to any championship game. So, that's wild. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's getting bad. He's going to find himself. Anywho.
I think that he'll sign, but I don't know how you turn down 45
Wow. I guess this is his brother, but sources are saying that Kalen Newton is following Cam's path to Auburn. I believe that's his brother.
What's his name?
Kalen.
Kalen Newton?
Yeah.
So he's not following his path by going to Florida, University of Florida, and first stealing some laptops and getting kicked off the team, then going to Auburn. He's not following his footsteps there.
Yeah. That one.
That one.
That one. Apparently, yes. He's going to. I guess he's a 6-foot quarterback, and he made his decision public on Twitter today, saying
Really?
War Eagle.
What kind of? Yeah, because Bo Nix is their quarterback right now, and Bo Nix was a freshman, I believe.
So apparently, they're going to duke it out, I guess, for starting role.
And he'll probably redshirt, and then he'll have. I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, you think I don't know what he's rated. Like if he's a top quarterback, I guess he is if he signed with Auburn. But you would think you'd want to play immediately.
Let's hope his career don't end up like his brother's in the trash right now.
Look, he went to a Super Bowl.
It's in the trash though right now because he can't stay healthy.
And he still is unsigned, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is still crazy. That Cam Newton's unsigned.
And then our next story. What do you think about this? Jets signing Flacco to a 1-year deal. Super Bowl winning quarterback with the
Well, he's at the end
with
of
the
his
Ravens.
career.
What do you think about that?
I mean, where was he last year with the Broncos? Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a backup now. I don't read much.
Yeah,
into
but do you
that.
see him competing against Darnold?
No, that's Darnold's team.
You think?
Yeah. Now Flacco is just if Sam gets injured or something. That's how I see it. I could be wrong, but
We will find out on that. Jerry Sloan died today.
I saw that, and
He died from dementia and not Alzheimer's, Parkinson's.
Rest in peace. Like, so.
Who went up against Jordan all them years.
Right. So in the '90s and I think early 2000s, like I was a big NBA fan. Like I thought.
So was I.
That was the.
That's when I knew the players.
Right.
And they were good. And it was actual real basketball. They weren't
okay,
babies like today.
You can sure, but
It's
like
true.
just growing up, I mean, you had the mailman, you had Stockton, and you had Sloan. Like I mean, seeing them on the bench like that was entrenched. Like that's one of the.
And they always had good
NBA
players. You
memories I
you
have.
never knew who was on that team, but
Yeah, who else? I mean, Osterberg, guy, another
don't know.
center, Chris Osterberg.
all I knew is
Could be wrong,
you
yeah.
always won. He always won a lot of games. It was like
Yeah.
90 plus. If he wouldn't have ran into Jordan them years, he probably would have won the title, because the West was pretty bad. You would have thought it would have been the East, but the East had more talent
Right.
than the West.
We had
Go figure. Go figure. After Jordan leaves, though, the East would become the weaker
So the Bulls were in the East, yeah.
East.
But there was the Rockets. The Rockets were good back then in the mid '90s, late or early 2000s.
Yeah, they were the ones who won the title back to back when Jordan left for baseball.
Right, and that's when they
Olajuwon.
they beat the Magic
Yeah.
in '95 when the Magic should have won that. I watched the documentary. I think I told you a couple weeks ago, and I was still too young to remember the '95 season, but.
Yeah, that was Shaq's rookie year, I believe.
No, it wasn't his rookie year. It was his second year. Penny Hardaway, I believe,
Hardaway.
It was his rookie year,
And his son's now coaching.
or maybe second year. Well, Penny is the head coach for Memphis.
I know.
Yeah. That's a really good documentary. It was a few years ago. But yeah, the Orlando Magic. But yeah, Jerry Sloan.
And plus, it's all over the documentary. The last episodes, rest in peace, Sloan. You were talked most about in the documentary.
Oh, was he for the?
From what I hear, I didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
haven't seen
it was in
but the last episode I think was last week.
Sunday, yeah.
So now I could just binge and watch it, and probably not this weekend, but definitely want to watch it soon.
And then remember Carlos Hyde, the running back?
Yeah, what about them?
He signed a deal with the Seahawks today.
Oh well, they need running backs.
And I heard the funniest thing today too.
I don't know if
Accord-
he's the answer.
According to JP, the Seahawks are looking. Guess which two receivers they're looking into getting. This team would be dominant, talented wise, but ego wise, no, it's not going to help the team. Just guess, just randomly guess, and then I'll let you know.
Are they currently on the team?
No. They were both. I'll give you a hint. They were both on the Patriots last year.
Oh well, the first one would be Antonio Brown.
Correct.
Sure. Who else?
Josh Gordon.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Again, like I said, it'd be talented if it went through. But you don't see the
Well, I
Seahawks
mean-
do not need that ego to go with. Yes, the talent is there, and it would go with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
Their receivers would be awesome. But I don't want that headache. Why would the Seahawks want that headache? Especially Wilson and Carroll. Why?
I mean,
would
Wilson. That's Wilson's team, and Carroll. I mean, those two. If someone's going to shape those guys up to be professionals, I super highly think of.
If
Russell
Belichick
Wilson.
couldn't do it, I mean.
Well, he wasn't given a chance really for Antonio Brown. They had to cut him after one game. So
yeah,
I wouldn't
but
say that he had the chance. To
I
do it.
still, I don't know.
I'd be fine if they come back. Give him another shot.
They've already had too many shots. Gordon's already had his third shot.
Yeah, what was he always? Was it drugs?
Drugs, yes. And Antonio, you know about.
Right. And I'd give Brown another chance. I would.
Oh, I can't believe this is even a story. But did you hear about the story about baseball's crazy rules out there to when they get started? Did you hear about this?
No.
Even though I wasn't a baseball player, but I'm sure you probably did this as a baseball player.
What are some rules?
One, they're thinking about getting rid of this.
Oh, you're talking about like hand? Yes.
The high five.
High fives. No
There-
hugging.
No hugging. No spitting.
Spitting. I don't think it's rules. I think it's more suggestions.
No, they're getting rid of it. So you're telling
You're
me
not getting rid of high fives. I'm sorry. That's not happening.
I know I didn't do it, but I'm sure you did. So you're gonna tell me
Well, you high five it. I mean, people in
if you're a
any
baseball
sport.
if you're a baseball player and you're used to all that crap,
It's not crap. I mean, it's just any sport you play.
are you gonna yeah, but you're as a baseball player, you're used to touching your crotch.
Oh, is that another thing?
Yes.
It says,
Yes. That's
That-
another crazy rule too. You can't touch your crotch.
what does the crotch consist of?
I don't know, you enthusiasm me, you tell me.
I was hoping you'd say the B word.
But yeah, apparently that's another rule. You can't touch your crotch.
What? I mean,
But that's what baseball
but, like,
players do, is it
what,
not?
You have a cup on, so I mean, you're just readjusting. You can't. That's not good. Come on.
I'm just laying down the stupid rules that Major League Baseball put out there.
Right.
This is just one of them. So
I mean, I'm actually more of a fist pump guy than a high five guy. So I'll say like
me personally, as a baseball player, I did none of that stuff. So I'd be fine.
you
if
high five people. You know, when people come.
No,
come into,
that I did.
When people come into the dugout.
That I
the dugout
did.
when you were sitting on the bench.
That I did, but I didn't. I didn't spit. I didn't spit.
I was never a big spitter.
I didn't do chewing tobacco.
Didn't do
I
that.
didn't do seeds.
But I did seeds, so you can't spit seeds.
I didn't do what other players do. I didn't touch the crotch. That's unnecessary. I didn't do that.
It's not. It's none of that will work. I mean, you're around the people anyway. So, and I've been reading that the virus it's more airborne than it is like touching things.
Oh, and get
So,
this other stupid rule too.
It's not even.
I get this rule too. I heard too that that they won't be able to take showers in the complex. They have to if they're going to take showers, they have to be at their hotel room and come in separate cars instead of take the bus. That's what I heard
showers, no post game showers in the locker room.
too. Yeah. No hot tub that they use, you know, if they hurt or anything, for like their arms, their bodies, or whatever after
I don't
game.
think any of that's great. It's a pipe dream and it sounds good. I think that's people want to sound good and be ahead of the curve, and I just don't see any of that happening. So
It just baffles me. I couldn't. Oh, did you do any of that stuff besides the high five?
did high fives. I did spit and seeds. I mean, did I adjust my cup once or twice? Maybe.
I didn't even know that, but what you do is in between games. That's what you did. No, I don't even know none of that.
That's good. It's goofy. It really is. And I don't see it going anywhere. But
Did you hear about this? There's going to be a new documentary series, 9-episode, I guess, on Tom Brady.
I
It's
did.
called Man in the Arena.
Yes, I did hear that.
What is that all about? I'm first finding this out now. What is it all about?
Yeah,
Tell
I
us.
saw it. I don't know anything about it, but I saw him retweet it, just like the 2-minute snippet. So it's about his life. It's a documentary of his life, and I would imagine it's still being played because there'll be some Buccaneers footage and see what happens. The ending has not been. It's going to be released in 2021, so that ending to that documentary is still to be determined, which is kind of cool. So
I'd like to see since it is a documentary, there's gotta be drama. I'd like to see the drama, how it ended between him and Belichick. I'd love to be.
I don't think it's there. I don't think there was any drama there.
I think there was. I think Brady's bitter because Belichick didn't want him no more. I really think
I don't
that.
know if he didn't want him.
He didn't.
All right,
It proved it when he was scolded when Brady went higher up on Belichick because he wanted Garoppolo. That Garoppolo was that guy, remember?
Right, that was years ago.
That pissed Brady off.
I don't know. He still won a couple Super Bowls after that, more than a couple.
Still, that pissed him off.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm sure the documentary will be really. ESPN does really good ones. I mean, they do a good job, good work. I've heard nothing but good things about the MJ one, and I expect nothing but good things out of the Tom Brady one. So.
And have you watched any of the Korean baseball league out there?
No, zilch, nada.
'Cause, yeah, it's too early in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mark, I know he's up on it. He told me. Has he told you anything about it?
No, I know nothing.
Apparently, a former Rays player was in it. I guess
I think I saw like a clip of Jorge Cantu, but that may have been an old clip. But he played for the Korean League. I don't know if he currently still does, because he'd be really old. But maybe Jorge Cantu still does. Well, yeah, I mean, there's some.
No, I think Mark said this was a pitcher.
He's talking about Rene Pinto. I think his name's
Renyel Pinto. Renyel Pinto.
Pinto. He pitched briefly last year.
Renyel, I think. I remember that name.
Yeah, okay. He only pitched maybe 3-4 games. I can't think of his first name. I think it's not Rene Pinto. That's a minor league catcher.
Renyel.
Okay. All right, we'll go with that. But yeah, he pitches for them. No, he did tell me that, but that's all.
What about Tyson? You think he can come back? They're saying he wants to come back and fight again.
I heard the Bare Knuckles Fighting offered him like $50 million to do it. Him and Shannon Briggs, a former heavyweight, they might go at it. That would be, he's 53 years old, but I saw that video.
I heard him in Holyfield again.
Look, I think those are people that want to see that. I don't know how.
How many times did they fought? I thought that series.
I couldn't tell you.
Didn't go. I thought it didn't go. I thought it went one-sided.
I don't think it was one-sided. Of course, there was a whole ear-biting incident.
Well, yeah, of course. So. That's how he got the name. That's how he got that.
Right,
name.
That was with Holyfield, right?
Yeah, it was with Holyfield.
Yeah.
And he bit off his ear.
Yeah.
Well, a part of his ear.
Right. He's not earless. Tyson was the knockout artist.
And good news out of college. Did you hear this today? Good news about college football.
What's the good news?
That the SEC is allowing players in that to return at the beginning of June.
I did hear it. Yeah.
ACC is allowing the schools to decide for themselves.
Yeah, I think the Big Ten is the same.
One by one, whatever. If they choose to do that route, or if they choose to open up at the same time. ACC is doing that as well. And yeah, I believe the Big Ten too. So the only one in trouble is Pac-10, but...
Right, it's weird things happen there. So.
But with Gavin Newsom now saying he switched sides really quick. I don't know if you heard that too. He switched really quick. He was like saying 1 week ago, oh, we're going to hold out until 3 months from now or whatever, holding from reopening. Then all of a sudden, bam, he comes back and says, oh, we're going to reopen and allow sports to come back in.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see how things work out. And, yeah, we'll see how it works out. Who do we got on the show for Sunday? Break
I
it
don't
to
know.
us. Break it to us.
Break it down. Let's see here. We got Femi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Ian Badejo Jr.
It's a tough name to say. But, yeah.
It is. But do you want to do the honors and say what he is?
He played fullback, so you want to stay tuned for that. My favorite position.
Which means he's going to get a hard on, right?
Well, it is after 10:30, so yeah, I guess it's not a kid show anymore. So yeah, maybe maybe a little bit. Who else do we got on?
And former MLB pitcher
Oh,
Tom Davey.
Tom Davey.
I don't know if anybody out there knows who he is, but I know who he is because he played for my Padres.
Padre pitcher, yeah. So be fun talking a little baseball, talking a little fullback football action. Be fun to stay tuned. Stay tuned for Sunday. Hope everyone enjoys the extended weekend. Have some fun tomorrow. Have some fun Sunday. And then catch us at 9 o'clock on Sunday.
Or definitely. Stay safe, people.
But have fun.
Have fun.
Thanks for joining the Sports Bay Show. Have a good night.
New name, Sports Bay.
Have a good night. SBS.